What's up, crew? Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. It's almost Christmas Day in a little while. So I hope and pray that your day was filled with love and blessing, that you were surrounded by your family, that you're up, you're wrapping presents and gifts, but don't stay up too late. But y'all, I just came with a story time. It was the scariest day of my life. And I just want to share with y'all. I know I've been doing pretty good, y'all, with my vlogmas days, y'all, but this phone of mine, I had to download some things on my phone, and it's taking up a lot of space on my personal phone. It's taking up a lot of space. So I'm sorry, y'all, if I missed some of the vlogmas days, but I'm trying to make up. I might do 2 story times tonight because I've been missing and asking y'all on these videos, and I'm sorry. It's this phone. Like the apps on my phone are like taking up some of my memory, my storage, and I have to go in after I upload videos. It takes up most of my storage. I might have to get a new phone or what. And I might have to get a new phone or something, or get some of these apps off my phone and whatnot. But anyway, y'all, on to the story. So I'm gonna tell y'all the scariest time of my life and share with y'all. It was, I believe I think I was in like maybe the 8th or ninth grade. I know I was in school, and me and my brother, we went to the same school. So it had to be, I was maybe in ninth, no, maybe in 10th or 11th grade, because my brother is always 1 year under me. So I believe he was in ninth and I was in 10th. So we came home, and I think the door was open. The door was left open. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, why the door open to the house? And so we walk in, and I didn't see nothing wrong. I didn't see nothing going on. My parents, it was kind of odd because usually my parents are home at 3 o'clock, near 3 o'clock, because my little brother my little brother, I think he was around maybe 5 or 6. He was in school. So I'm like, where is everybody? I said, it's kind of odd that everybody is not here. Ain't nobody in the house. So me with myself, because I'm like invested, I'm like Inspector Gadget. I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna find out what's going on. Cause I'm gonna search the whole house to find who I need to find. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of what's going on. So my brother came behind me, and I was like, bruh, I said, ain't nobody here. He said, maybe they gone to pick us mama from somewhere. Maybe my dad gone to pick up mama from somewhere, or uh maybe he gone to the grocery store and get us something to eat and come back. Cause usually my daddy had food ready because my mama sometimes work late. So I said, maybe he gonna do that. So I said, nah, something ain't right. Something in my spirit saying something is not right. So I went into my parents' room, and I stopped in my tracks. All I could see was blood in the bathroom, on the bathroom floor. I saw a towel that was red. I knew it was blood because blood smell is a distinct smell, and if you ever smell blood, it has a unique, distinct smell. So I knew it won't no juice or Kool-Aid. I said, the devil's a lie. I said, this ain't that. I said, something ain't right. I said, bro, I come my screen. I said, brother. I said, bro. I said, come here. It's blood in the bathroom. And he said, what? I said, it's blood in the bathroom. So by then, I said, let me call him. I said, let me call my dad and see what's up. Because he had a cell phone. I think he had a cell phone back then. So I called. I couldn't get no answer. So I waited a little while. I said, nah, son, I got to find out what's going on. I said, it's blood in the bathroom, blood on the floor, blood, a towel in the bathroom, and ain't nobody here. I said, something ain't right. And then my brother was like, yeah, he said, something ain't right. I said, we gotta call somebody, call, dial some numbers. So by the time we was gonna dial, my dad comes walking in the front door, him and my mom. And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So they was like, well, your dad, which is my stepdad, I call him dad. He said, Raj, my mom was like, Raj had uh I think 4 teeth pulled or 5 teeth pulled, something like that. He had to really get all his teeth pulled out because he had some kind of gun disease. So he eventually had to get all his teeth pulled out, but they was pulling 4 at a time, 5 at a time. So the blood came from them pulling out all his teeth, and he couldn't stop the bleeding from his gums. So I'm like, Lord, y'all had us scared. I was so scared, y'all. I ain't know what. I watched too many Criminal Minds, too many 48 Hours, too many cop shows. My mind was going everywhere. And I said, what in the world? I said, he don't need to do that no more. My mom said, nah, he sure don't need to do that no more. Because, he had to go to the emergency room for them to stop the bleeding. And I said, thank God. Because if you lose too much blood, you could pass out and anything could happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You lose a lot of blood. And I said, my mom was like, nah, he can't do that no more. Them doctors going to have to slow it down, maybe pull 2 at a time. So that was, y'all, the most scariest time of my life. Besides my previous videos, y'all go back and look at my other story times. Besides the car accident, that was like my top. Because I was like a child. Like, imagine you being a child and you walk in the house like normal, not thinking nothing wrong. That's why, y'all, it pays you to always tell your family that you love them before you step out your house, before you go anywhere. Pray and love on your family and pray over them, and just hug them even more. Just hug them tight, because once you step out that door, you don't know what's going to be ahead of you. You don't know what's going to happen when you step out that door. From 1 second to the next, you could be just fine. Everything could be just peachy. Then boom, something happens. So it pays you to pray. Pray, even if you're riding in your own town. My mama is good for it. She's like an advocate for prayer. She be praying while we driving. She prays if we go out of town. My mama prays her. She prays in the morning. She pray at night. She who was that, y'all, that prayed? Let me look at so I can tell y'all. I think it was David who prayed day and night. I think it was David. He was praying. I think the king got so tired of David praying. But sometimes I be like, Mom, why you up there praying out for hours? But prayer is needed. Prayer is needed, y'all, in these days and times. Every day. Every day. I think it was David. My mind corrects me. I think it was. But y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was him. That they got so tired of him praying. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, my mom, she's an advocate of prayer. She pray all the time, all throughout the day, in the morning, in the afternoon. My mama loves to pray. At church, they always get her to pray. Cause when my mama pray, it's like, you feel the anointing. Something be shaking in you. You know, something moves in you when she be praying. It's a difference when somebody just praying than somebody who has that anointing when they're praying. And so, because a prayer can go where we can't go, a prayer can get to where we can't go. So I thank God for prayer. I thank God for knowing how to pray for myself, even when I go out of town or when I go traveling by myself, because I'm a single woman and I be traveling. I said, God, protect me and shield me with your blood. Cover me. Block all accident demons that come my way. Just cover me from all the devil's enemies' tactics. Because the devil be trying to attack you, especially when he knows there's a blessing in store for you. Whether it's a blessing laid out for you. You know what I'm saying? The devil is very cunning, y'all, and he comes to destroy you. Seek who he may devour. He roams through the earth to and fro, seeking, trying to destroy you. So I advise y'all to to just pray, y'all. Love your family, enjoy the holidays, and pray without ceasing. Sometimes I'm guilty of this. Sometimes I forget to pray at night. Sometimes I don't feel like praying at night. Sometimes I don't. But I do try to tell God thank you, even when I'm in a like a funky mood and I'm kind of disturbed. I be like, God, I thank you for this day. God, remove all this from me. God, help me to see the good in the day. Help me to see a brighter side of things. Help me to turn my view around, my atmosphere, my language, my thoughts. Help me to turn it around because the enemy will play on your mind, y'all. And once he gets to the mind, that's see he play with it. And he'll put little devilish thoughts in your mind and mess with you and try to trouble your heart. But don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled, y'all, because it's brighter days coming in 2021. But y'all, this is my story time. I'm gonna do another video on another story time in a few minutes, y'all. It's a story time that's very, very personal to me. Um, of like how I got saved. It's a story time that I take dear to my heart. Some people get saved early, some get saved young, some get saved old age on your deathbed, some get saved, midlife crisis. But your journey is your journey. So everybody has a journey. Everybody has their own path that they must go, that God has ordained it and orchestrated it. My path is not your path, and your path is not mine. So y'all stay tuned, y'all. Thank y'all so much for your support, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all dearly. I never thought in a million years that I would continue, that I'll be starting videos. My Auntie Risa, she encouraged me. I thank you, Auntie Risa. She encouraged me, like, baby, go ahead and make your videos, and you got a message that you encourage people and inspire people. You never know who you may touch doing videos, who you may touch listening to your story. They can kind of like vibe with you and kind of relate to you. Because everybody is different. Everybody can reach people differently. I'm an open book. You ask me a question, I'll answer it for you, and I'll be transparent with you. Don't get too personal, but I'll be transparent with you. But y'all just stay blessed, y'all. Y'all stay encouraged and know that Christ loves you and I love you too. And remember the reason for the season. That Christ is the reason for the season. Keep Christ in Christmas, y'all. Please, y'all, let's start with the Xmas. It ain't no Xmas. It's Christmas. Keep Christ in Christmas, y'all. Peace out. Love y'all.